Hi, welcome to WWE Girl Talk. I'm Cora.
I'm Ashley.
And today we're reviewing the Smackdown from the 30th of April. And no accents this time.
Yeah, no accents this time. It's going to be weird now.
I know.
So Roman Reigns actually kicks off Smackdown. And he doesn't really say much, really, apart from, I'm going to be like the new champion at Payback. Kane comes out.
Oh shit, I don't put my head in.
He doesn't actually speak Kane, but he brings a ref with him. So you know that there's a match. So Roman Reigns and Kane had this match. It was boring. It was too long. It's about 15 minutes.
It was, wasn't it?
It was slow, you know, as it is. I don't know why they had a match, to be fair. I think they were just like, shit, can we get someone out there quick? Because Roman Reigns is talking. And Kane actually got fed up with the match and just walked away. He got counted out and Roman Reigns won. And that was it, really. I was kind of glad it was over. I weren't really fussed about the match. And then we had Renee with Steph backstage, and he basically said, "Oh, what's Kane doing? He walks away from a match, but I'll beat Orton and Reigns all by myself at Payback."
I don't understand why Kane needed to walk away.
No, I don't.
How small does that make his character look?
I know, it looks stupid, doesn't it?
It's stupid. Like, he's supposed to be this big monster of a character, and then he walks away from Reigns.
And lays down to be pinned.
They're ruining him.
They are.
Whoever's idea is this is ruining him.
I know. Why is he not like stand up for himself? So we have Damien Sandow versus Curtis Axel. And Sandow mimics the ring announcer, which kind of got really irritating for me. I don't know if it was irritating for you. He's like, Damien Sandow.
It was amusing the first like 2 times he did it, and then it was just like, okay.
Yeah. It was just like, oh god, you're really irritating. And like, I don't know, it just really irritated me. And they had the match and it was okay, but the only highlight was for me, he knocked Curtis Axel on the floor on the outside and he went and sat with him to mimic him.
And I went,
yeah, just like elbowed him in the face.
That was the only part I really liked, actually, to be fair. And I was like, that would be a good thing. Like, if they wanted to keep the copying thing, I think copying moves in the ring.
Yeah.
And then surprise attacking. I think that would be the best way to keep the whole mimicking thing. The whole mimicking character-wise, though, I don't think we need it.
No, I don't think we need it.
I think if they want to sustain his character,
he needs to do stuff like that. Make it a bit more fierce.
Yeah, I think without the copying thing, though, I don't think he's got a personality to sustain himself. That's the only problem. But either way, he's fucked.
Yeah, his character's very 1 minute wonder, isn't it, really?
Yeah. It's a shame, he's a good wrestler.
He is quite good. And we need some wrestlers. But Sandow wins with the You're Welcome. I don't even know what that move is, but it's not a very good one because I don't remember it.
No.
It's like fucking Seth. His finisher at the moment's DDT. That's just a standard manoeuvre in a match. I just don't get it. So Renee was backstage with Ryback, and every time I see Ryback, I kind of just want to fast forward it. He talks about being attacked by Bray Wyatt. He doesn't know why he's being attacked. Maybe you should ask him. And
no one ever asked him why he's being attacked.
Why are you attacking me?
Why?
Why has no one asked? Like, that's a good question.
Dean never asked.
John Cena never asked.
Undertaker never asked.
Why does no one ask these important questions?
No one asked Bray Wyatt. Why? I mean, he might just be like, I wasn't loved as a child. I don't know. Like, Bray wasn't loved as a child, okay?
Yep.
Right.
Heard it here first.
There we go. That's why he's doing it. But no one's ever asked him why. Maybe he just wants a hug.
Maybe he just wants attention.
Yeah. Maybe he's like an attention-seeking horse, so...
Yeah.
Like...
He attacks people.
Yeah.
But Ryback says the Eater of Worlds has bitten off more than he can chew.
Okay.
Maybe that's why, because he's like, I'm the Eater of Worlds, and Ryback's like, feed me more. And Bray Wyatt's like, no, I did this first.
Pitch close to my thing.
So then we had Ryback.
It's like, who was it who started stealing our stuff? What was he saying? That someone, you text me it. It's like people saying it now.
Oh, 50 Shades of Bray.
50 Shades of Bray. We said it first.
Yeah, and like
apparently it's a meme now.
Last week on Facebook I saw a meme of it. And I text Coral like, oh my god,
this is ours.
We copyrighted this bitch. Anyway, Ryback versus Luke Harper.
How convenient that we should talk about Bray. 50 Shades of Bray.
Yeah. Ryback beat Luke Harper really easily. Didn't like that. Luke Harper's better than that.
Yeah, but that's when Ryback first came in, he was beating everyone really quickly. Really boring.
That's all he does, he just beats everyone really quick.
Beats him more. We'll get some cheese pasta, walk away.
Cheese pasta. So Ryback wins with Shell Shocked, which is no surprise. I could easily just write down Ryback wins with Shell Shocked and then look back and I'll be right. It's so predictable. You just know what he's going to do. Then the lights went out and Bray Wyatt was in the ring.
He did knock fucking sister out.
He did. It weren't even better than the last one. It was probably worse.
Yeah. He doesn't even look like he fits him in his arm properly.
It's like his head's too big. It's like
it's too heavy.
He looks like he's carrying a too heavy rock, or massive rock. So then we had Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus New Day for the Tag Team Championships. And can I say this match was so good? Like, I could have watched easily a half-hour match of this.
What was this one? Tyson Kidd?
Yeah.
No, that was actually quite good.
It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Like, not New Day. Cesaro and Tyson Kidd owned it. I've never seen them so on top of their tag moves and everything. It was just, the crowd were going insane again. It was really good. And
didn't it get this?
They did. It was really, really good. There was some good moves in there. Cesaro has just got really good out of nowhere.
Yeah, super fast as well.
I did not expect him to be a fan favourite, but he seems to really become one. More than Tyson Kidd now. Actually, I've noticed.
Do you think
he gets more crowd cheers than Tyson Kidd does?
They kind of take it in turns though, which is quite nice.
It is quite nice. They're very 50-50 tags. Yeah. It's not one does more than the other.
No.
They did at one point, but we think Cesaro might have been
injured.
Yeah.
But no, it was generally quite a good match. They carried it, but New Day did a good job too, essentially.
New Day did a lot. They did good bumps. They took the moves well.
They took it well.
And Kofi didn't fuck up this time.
Kofi was getting thrown around majority of the time.
He was actually. Yeah. But what annoyed me at the end was Xavier Woods coming and attacked them both. So it was disqualification. That really annoyed me. We don't need interference every 5 minutes. And it was a good match.
Every match gets interfered now though, and that's what's annoying. That's what's so weird about watching NXT.
No one
interferes, everyone just wins.
Yeah, it's very strange. So we had Summer Rae, Cameron and Nikki. Well, no, we had Summer Rae and Cameron backstage, sorry. I introduced that wrong. And they're making fun of Brie Bella for getting attacked by Naomi on Raw about Daniel Bryan. And Nikki Bella was actually listening as she came around the corner excuse me. And Summer Rae kind of walked off I'm not dealing with this. It was all Cameron. And then Cameron and Nikki just have a girl bye off. It was really awkward and horrible.
Nikki says it better than Cameron though. The awkward moment when Nikki says it better than Cameron.
I don't like Cameron's character. She's a really good wrestler, but I can't stand it.
That's the only reason I let her get away with it. Because she can wrestle well.
Yeah, well.
Fine.
Yeah, but they had a match. Well, she challenged her to a match, so then she's like, "Go bye, see you out there."
Go bye.
It does actually sound like they actually have a conversation, "Go bye, see you later."
See you later, go bye. Go bye.
That's what she calls her dog. Go bye. Go bye. So then Nikki Bella.
Why is it go bye though? It's the wrong way round. It's
bye girl.
Bye girl. Go bye. Go bye.
So then Nikki Bella versus Cameron.
I actually don't remember it.
Cameron did a lot of work, which was really good.
Yeah.
Nikki just spent most of the time lying on her back, which she does most of the time anyway.
She does what she does to get to the top.
Yeah. But then Nikki won randomly with a rack attack. She literally just grabbed her and did it. A bit like a John Cena how he does his AA out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nikki won. And she's apparently face now, which is very strange. She's face out of nowhere. So we had the primetime players. And then talking about New Day again, I was like, we've already had this. It's a bit outdated, I guess.
The thing is, they keep going on about it, but they haven't actually done anything.
Yeah.
They beat the Ascension, then they have little promos inside and don't really do anything.
Yeah, it was a bit a bit pointless. I enjoyed it at first, but now I'm like, we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
So I can only hear talk smack for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything else. So they have the New Day Be Gone box. And you need to clap them away to get rid of them, basically. But surely New Day clap for us. If you clap, you're not going to get rid of them. They're going to be standing there. So it kind of contradicts everything that's going on.
Yeah.
They went off on a tangent saying their shirt should be on WWE shop. And then they went back to New Day again. And this made me laugh. So basically, Darren Young was out of time to clap in. And what's his name? Titus O'Neil says to Darren Young, "You're like Big E now, stay on beat." I literally wet myself with laughter. I didn't hear it at first, so I had to rewind it because he says it so quietly.
Yeah.
Because they're clapping. And when I heard it, for the second time, I was crying with laughter. I was like, that's hilarious. Because Big E does go a bit off on his little tangent. So then we have Seth and Dean backstage, and Seth is trying to talk Dean out of this match with him in the main event, and Dean basically just said, "Oh, that's a good idea." He's like, "Oh, it's a good idea that I should, you're gonna back out." He's like, "No, it's a good idea that I'm gonna humiliate you," and that was that really. It didn't really need to be done. Like, it felt weird them standing in the room and not beating each other up because they had that massive feud. Like, it feels weird that they just kind of stood there and had a chat. I don't know, it just felt really odd to me.
Well, because I feel kind of felt unfinished anyway, didn't it?
I think they're going to bring it back up, hopefully. Yeah. But I don't know, we'll see.
I'm still hoping they'll bring up Dean and Bray.
That was an unfinished feud as well. Lots of Dean's feuds.
Yeah, Dean just doesn't finish feuds.
He doesn't.
I feel like one day everyone's just going to be like, "Oh, it's unfinished," and he's just going to be against everyone on the WWE.
Yeah, he's just like, everyone versus Dean.
That's the new Survivor Series.
Yeah. The last match of the night.
Dean versus every fucker in there.
So, we then had an announcement of who was King of the Ring winner. They recapped the WWE Network thingy, majiggy. And, Bannis Barrett won.
I don't get why it wasn't Neville.
Yeah, that would have been a great push for him.
Yeah, that would have been a brilliant push. I don't get the whole Bannis Barrett thing.
Well, Bannis Barrett and Neville were in the main event. Not the main event, the final, which is quite nice. But Bannis won.
Did I get one?
Is it going to be stolen again? Like, every week? Like the Continental Championship was. I feel like it's gonna. That could be just Bannis Barrett's gimmick.
Yeah. I can't keep holding them out anything else, but I've still got my bull hammer.
Yeah. It's a bit disappointing that they didn't actually have Bannis Barrett on Smackdown to kind of say I'm the king.
Yeah.
They just cut a promo. I was like, okay, we've got the main event now. It was just very strange. It didn't make sense. So we had the main event. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose, and to be honest, it was a length of a speaker segment basically, because it was not long before J&J Security, I think, got involved or something, because Seth won with his DDT, which is shit anyway. And then Rollins and J&J beat Ambrose up with Kane. I don't know why Kane came out and helped, that was really strange. Then Roman Reigns come down and save the day as he does. But yeah, that match was shit because J&J Security literally interrupted and distracted Dean for then Dean to then be beat. It was just so irritating. Like, after 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes of the match, it was just really like an anti-climax for SmackDown. I thought, like, to have him like lose in like 10 seconds. But hey, but apart from that, like, SmackDown was okay, but it just seemed a bit. Like, try and put a jigsaw together that wasn't fitting. Yeah. Like, I don't know why, it just seemed very askew. It was lacking something, but I can't remember what.
It's a weird one.
So what should we rate it? I think it's like a 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say 3. Yeah. Because it weren't as good as the Raw before.
No, it was not.
Which is strange, because SmackDown's usually better.
Yeah, it's very strange. Interesting. Maybe they changed writers.
It's like, Raw's not working, it's the bigger show.
Switch, yeah.
Turn it over and... Okay, right, so yeah, that's SmackDown.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Retweet, retumble.
Follow us. Like us on Facebook.
And chat to us.
Yeah, goodbye.